I'm Steve Weldon. I'm an adventure nut and a hiking fool. And boy, do I love to explore. California's my home, and nothing beats taking to the trails, the roads, and the byways. Come join me while I trek across our Golden State, discovering special places and special folks. Walk in California. We started our Catalina Island journey out of the San Pedro Harbor on the Catalina Express. It was a cool gray morning as we pulled out, headed up the channel to the open ocean. As I ferried out, I got to take in all the interesting views of the LA Harbor with its large ships, tugboats, and massive cranes that unload the goods from one of the busiest harbors in the world. After we hit the open ocean, I got a minute to speak with the captain of the boat and hear about his days as a skipper and the marine life he's encountered over the years. How long have you been a boat captain, Michael?
37 years.
Wow. What's the most interesting thing you've ever encountered as far as aquatic wildlife?
Basking sharks, number one, killer whales, hammerheads, all the different sharks, mako, great whites, a lot of whales. Big blue whales are my favorite, and I like the humpback whales. We also have the rare ones, the minkies and the finbacks.
Now, when do the whales begin to migrate?
The gray whales, in wintertime, they're going to run down from Alaska down to Mexico. Same with the humpbacks. The blue whales seem to be on a different time schedule.
Okay.
They're kind of with the finbacks, and they can be in the off season. You know, they can be in spring. They can just be hanging around. Depends on the food too, because they eat krill. It's all about the food.
Well, thank you very much, Captain. We really appreciate it, and thanks for having us on. After a brief stop to let folks off in Avalon, we were off again, and boy was I excited. Our destination? Two Harbors. As we traveled along the shoreline, I got to see some spectacular coastline of the island, from the jagged mountains and shoreline cliffs to some real beautiful inlets along the way. It was still cloudy and cold and overcast, but I wasn't going to let that dampen my spirits while I enjoyed even more incredible sights as we came in for a safe docking at Two Harbors. I was excited to get started, as we were just about to hike and discover the Trans-Catalina Trail. Today, we're not just walking California, we're walking Catalina. Take a look. What a beautiful place to be. 21 miles of the Trans-Catalina Trail. We're going to do it, and we're going to start off today. But we need a little help. As a matter of fact, I'm here with a Conservancy ranger from the Catalina Conservancy. Laura, what do you do here at the park?
I'm out here on the landscape, helping people find directions where they need to go, teaching them about the flora and fauna that we have on this unique island. And I'm here in case there anything goes wrong. So I'm here for any kind of public safety need.
And you gave us good instruction before the hike. And Hillary, what do you do here at the Conservancy?
My title is the Interpretation and Outreach Specialist. I'm with the Education Department, and I work up at the Nature Center in Avalon Canyon. A lot of people come to the island, visit the town of Avalon, and think they've seen the entire island and have no idea how much there is to explore.
Yes, you can take the ferry to Avalon and you can rent a hotel, or you can go to Two Harbors, you can hit the trail, you can find out all these beautiful spots a mile or 2 or 5 or 10 miles away, and I think we're going to really treasure this trip. And that's what I'm so excited about, because we're going to take on 21 miles of the Trans-Catalina Trail. We're going to take you out of the house, we're going to get you on the trail, we're going to do about 7 miles a day. You ready, girls?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. We're going to start our hike near the Two Harbors boat launch, and we're going to head clockwise. We're going to head on up until we get to Fence Line Road, and we're going to head north to Parsons Landing, where we'll spend night 1. Now on day 2, we're going to head on out to Emerald Bay, then down to Howland's Landing, and we're going to complete the loop down at Two Harbors. When we get to Two Harbors, we're going to take a shuttle. We're going to shuttle on down due south until we get to Little Harbor, where we'll spend night 2 and get refreshed and ready for day 3. Day 3, we're going to head right back up on north on that incredible trail by the Banning House, all the way back to Two Harbors. Let's get started. Boy, this is pretty darn steep.
Oh, you know, there's actually a saying on Catalina that there's only two directions,
There's only
up
two
and down.
Up and down? Yeah, I guess you're right.
I mean,
Because
it's
I was
very
about to
steep.
lose my sense of direction, but you're right. We've gone up, we've gone down.